Back in the early 90s, there was a huge boom in the demand for superhero groups. Companies took the idea immediately and created some pretty memorable teams. You had the Power Rangers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Captain Planet. Shit, the X-Men series is still pretty top tier by today's standards. But what if I told you there was a group of superheroes so hyped, with such successful companies backing it, with so many big names attached to it, even when the team behind it pulled out all the stops to make it the next big thing, it came crashing down. Entertain me for a second if you will. You know that feeling you get when you're on the toilet, you're giving it all you got, and nothing's happening? So you consult the local elementary school children on what direction you should take in a focus group to make it work? Until a man in black glasses and a black suit takes you away, so then you're stuck to contemplate your mistakes? Well, it's like that. That didn't work. Oh yes, I'm talking about the Defenders of Dynatron. Shoo! Dynatron City. This game was released for the Nintendo Entertainment System by JVC and Lucasfilm Games. Seriously, LucasArts. In August of 1992, and the designer of this game was Gary Winnick. He's the co-creator of Maniac Mansion. They really pushed to have this be the next big thing on the market. They created a pilot to have an animated cartoon series produced. Shit, they had voice actors like Whoopi Goldberg, David Coburn, and Tim fucking Curry! It's insane! Marvel Comics even released 6 issues of a comic book adaptation written by Steve Purcell. And they had so much faith in this franchise's success that they even created a game for it. So for a game like this to have sprung up with so much faith in the producers, it should have been a pretty good game, right? Let's jump into the wonderful A-list cast of superheroes that LucasArts ushered into the new era of crime fighting. Why, there's Toolbox, Jet Headstrong, Buzzsaw Girl. I might know the origin of how she lost her legs. There's Radium Dog. There's Monkey Kid. It's like we just caught him in the middle of a self-intimate moment here. Where are you putting those bananas, Miss Megawatt? And together, they are the Defenders of Dynatron City. And these superheroes really lack some original thought. It's like they just looked at some random shit around their house and made the first thing they saw into a comic book character. You're a superhero now. You're a superhero. You're a superhero. Oh wait, nope. It's been done. So when we start the game, we can choose any one of the superheroes to play as. And after we do that, we go on to reading the #1 newspaper in all of Dynatron City, the Dynatron Daily News. So we got front and center, Robot Rampage. Newest Defender vows to meet mechanical menace. Well, you got my attention with Robot Rampage, but failed to keep my attention with that lame tagline. It's like if I picked up a newspaper and it said, "Aliens landed on the Earth," followed by "President to meet with Foreign Finance Minister." Yeah, I'm sleeping. Nice try, game. Well, let's see. What's the paper have to say about all this? Before we start each level, we're given a set of objectives that we have to complete in order to finish the level, and only given a limited amount of time to get the job done. We start our adventure in the middle of the street fighting killer robots without a second to spare. Wait, what the fuck kind of attack is this? Now, just because you choose a hero who takes joy in kicking ass and smelling his own farts doesn't mean you have to stay with it. The game allows you to switch characters on the fly using the pause button, which we'll need to do throughout the game, as certain heroes can pick up certain items, which we'll need to get money or increase our hero's power. One thing that drives me nuts is you're never sure who the power-up belongs to, so you waste precious time swapping in between characters trying to figure out just who the hell it belongs to. Once you collect the power-up, you have access to that character's second ability, which in most occasions is just a jump or the ability to fly. And other than Yoga Master Toolbox's arsenal of incredibly disappointing bending, you have Jet Headstrong, fires his head to attack and flies forward. And there's Buzzsaw Girl, she's got a mean backflip. Miss Megawatt literally runs at supersonic speeds. She's so fucking hard to control and slides all over the place. This makes it even worse because she's the only character who can manage to attack diagonally. But even doing that is impossible because their projectiles just fly wherever the fuck they want anyway. You got the dog, he's kinda cute, he floats when he jumps, and... Whoa! No! Bad dog! Bad! Monkey Kid, as advertised, throws bananas. And he jumps. Just that jump. That's it. Controlling any of the characters is just stiff, and it's difficult to line up any attacks correctly. Now, each character has their own individual health bars, thankfully, but what really sucks here is every character also has their own time limit, 1200 in-game seconds. Once this runs out, that's it for the entire fucking game. Now, when you start a new level, everyone gains a chunk of time back, but more times than enough, I end up running out of time with most characters before the end of the level. Oh yeah, and when a character runs out of health, they don't die. They just get captured. And there's no getting them back until you start a new game. Even when you get to the next stage, you're shit out of luck. I don't know if I was just missing an item, but through the whole game I could never seem to revive them. Each level is composed of different parts of the city, each with their own set of individual goals. The short of it is, we travel in between streets, killing all the rogue robots and entering stores to collect clues, items, and food for health. You know, for a NES-era game, I have to give the developers some props on creating an entire city that's this detailed. All the city streets have different buildings on them, and the shops and shop interiors always have a different and unique look to them. You'll find yourself in places like a theater, garage, mega mall, among many other. Navigating through the city is a pain in the ass. It seems like no matter what I do, following the map just brings me to some random location, kind of in the same vicinity. It just slows you down by trying to figure it out. Now, a huge drawback to the game, aside from the characters controlling like they're on ice, is the music. The music for the game is just nauseating. When you're in combat, the music is just a series of high-pitched notes that burrow so deep into your brain, you start to hallucinate. Now, the enemies through the game are all robots. There's jumping humanoids, chest-canned fembots, floating paraplegics, and real bro-gator. Bosses through the game are few and far between, and are horrendously overpowered. More times than enough, you'll end up running out of time before you can actually kill one of them. The blimp in level 1 is a gauntlet of robot killing which is nearly impossible to get through unless you're using Miss Megawatt, mostly because she's the only one who can shoot on an angle. Level 2 has a perpetually shitting T-Rex. Come on! We didn't need to see that! And Judge Dredd's severed head. The bosses aren't hard, but the fights take fucking forever. You know how long this fight took? 4.5 minutes. Pretty sure you only get 5 minutes when you first come in here. Hot dog on a log? Like shit on a stick. Level 3 doesn't even have a boss, really. You just enter the sewer and get to the end. Level 4 is where the real kick in the bag comes in. Trying to get through this with any time to spare is very difficult. And I'm not selling this short. I started this level with a full 1200 in-game seconds and ended it with just this much. It's a gauntlet against replicas of all the heroes you have, and they're all relentless and have a shit ton of health. So either you put yourself in harm's way and lose a few characters, or face the game over music when the time runs out. Now, with how difficult they made getting to the final boss, you'd think there'd be a challenge at the end. But no. I just sat here and barked at Mayhem's dick for a while until his steroids ran out. And that's about it. And we did it! And you know it's official because we made the front page, baby, of the Dynatron Daily News. Wait, what? That was it? I went through all that for nothing? For fuck's sakes, at least they could have given us a group pose at the end. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video to help support the channel. Leave a comment below on what you'd like to see next. Thanks for watching.